are not sinning. But what if this woman is hit puberty, but then she's like has mental illness or something? Like, what if she is not physically or mentally ready for a marriage? It just says, oh, uh, if she's hit puberty, flower of youth, then let her get married. We have more of a criteria. You never like you don't have to give consent. You don't have to give consent. You can just marry her. And also, if you get divorced, you're haram for everybody. Nobody can ever marry you ever again. That's your punishment.
Yeah.
And the Prophet ﷺ married all the women that he married, like, with the exception of Aisha, were either divorcees or widows. Subhanallah.
But
Look at that.
but his wives were had beautiful character, all of
Yeah,
them.
of course, Subhanallah. But look at his hospitality. A man of such noble character could have married anybody. He could have married anybody he wanted, but look, he married widows and divorcees. And even that, it's like, oh, somebody might ask, why can men have four wives and a woman can't have four wives? Because if there was a time, let's just say like 300 years ago, right? 200 years ago, if a man has has four wives, right? And one of them gets pregnant, we know who the father is. If the woman were to marry four guys and sleep with four guys, when they ask her who's the father, she's gonna point fingers at the four men, be like, one of these four guys. And not only that, like, women have outnumbered men. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, women have outnumbered men a big majority of history. A big majority of time in history. And so if we're gonna play that one-on-one game, imagine there's like, let's just say there's like 400, 4 billion women and 3.8 billion men. So I guess 200 million women are gonna suffer. They just might as well be by themselves and just
Yeah. The,
that's
the
it.
rate hey, the ratio of women and men is 1 in 10, so there's like no room to like negotiate or
Look
argue.
at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I personally myself would rather my own daughter marry a noble, righteous, God-fearing man that has another wife. I rather my own daughter have my daughter marry a righteous, noble man who's God fearing, than her get stuck with some punk, some drug addict, some abuser, some a bum that does not want to provide for her and just like makes her life a living hell. I rather my daughter marry a man who is extremely righteous, God fearing, but he has another wife. So what? Allah gave him that right. There's hikmah behind it. These are the exact reasons why we don't want our woman to get stuck with a degenerate. We don't want our daughters to get stuck with a degenerate. We don't want our daughters to be with some drug dealer on the corner. It's better for her to be